Welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to do this makeup look. The idea of this video today is to show you how I disguise my hooded eye. It's on this side here, just a makeup technique I use, and today I'm also using a different palette that I don't normally use, and I don't normally use these colours, so I thought I'd experiment and do the hooded eye look with colours that I don't normally use, just to see how it looks. And I've also coloured my hair again this morning, so I've got the nice darker colour, and it shows up the blue eyes with this darker colour, and the makeup I'm using I thought is quite complimentary for blue eyes. So I hope you enjoy the video. I'll take all this off. Well, I won't take it off. I'll start from the beginning and show you how it looks and talk about the products I'm using. So I'll see you at the end. Okay, so let's get on with the video. This is my bare face. I've got all my products out here. I'm just actually going to tell you what I'm going to use. I've got this Tarte palette. I don't know the name of it, but it's just a little Tarte one that I've had for quite a while. But I don't normally use these colours, so I'm going to use them today. I used them the other day and I was really happy with them, and I thought, wow, that made my blue eyes pop, so I'm going to show you this one. But the technique today is going to be how I disguise my hooded eye, even though I've got a fringe as well, or bangs, so it does disguise it. I'm going to be using a few different things. I will show you what I'm using. So without further ado, as they all say, I've already put face cream on, which is like my Nivea that I normally use. Always use the Nivea. Well, I buy supermarket face creams at the moment. I've got a Laura Mercier face primer. So I'll start off with that, and then I'll just fast forward that. So let's get rid of my little bangs. I hate doing this part because keeping it real, it always makes us look daggy, doesn't it? Anyway, that's me, barefaced. All right, so we'll just pop this on. I've got a little bit of Nivea lip balm on at the moment in the pearlized colour, because just to moisture my lips and just maybe pump them up a little bit there. And let's get on with it. So yesterday I had a face shave, so I don't have any peach fuzz at the moment, which is very good. It feels like my skin feels really nice after that, because I find, yeah, it sort of seeps in, and before you know it, you've got peach fuzz everywhere. So I'll let that just set in a little bit there. That's my Laura Mercier face primer. As I told you before, I've got the Urban Decay now, the eye primer. I'm really happy with this one. This is perfect. This is my mature age skin application. So actually, if I look full on, you can see the hooded eye is this eye, and I'm going to show you how my technique is just to lift that up so it doesn't look so hooded. I mean, we all know these techniques, they're on heaps of videos, but this is me doing my version of the hooded eye disguising. So I will speed up some of the applications because it can sort of drag the video out a little bit too long. So let's get on with it, and I will just prep my eyes first. I used to use the Shape Tape, but now I've got this new primer, which is perfect. And the Shape Tape was good because it was the concealer, and it did get rid of the discoloration on my eyelids. But I'm going to cover that up today with foundation. Foundation of choice, like I've told you before, is my True Match, L'Oreal True Match. This is in a rose beige, and it's a cool tone, and it is superb for my skin. So I'll just pop that on this with my makeup sponge, and I'll speed all this bit up for now for you. I'll go in close and show you how good a coverage that is. Come back this way. You can see the coverage is excellent. Yeah, it seeps very well into my pores, so that's why I'm really pleased with this one. Now, I mentioned in my other video before that I've been using the Laura Mercier translucent powder on my eyes, just as the base coverage instead of using light translucent light powder. I've been using this one, so it sets the eyeshadow on. So what I do again, I tip it out into there. I just use a little sponge, and I just press it into my eye socket all the way through, even as far up as my eyebrows, because that will set my eye crown as well a little bit better too. So yeah, I just find it was one step quicker than you know, just putting all the other stuff on. All right, so I'll do the eyebrows. I'll do them off camera because they take a bit longer, as we all say. And I've been using the L'Oreal Brow Artist, and this is in brunette. So we'll go ahead and do that. So this is how my eyes look, my eyebrows are now. And I'll just show you. Okay, that's the eyebrows done. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to do one eye on camera just to show you my technique, and then I'll do the other eye off camera. Then I'll show you the difference, how it lifts it. Okay, so I'm going to start off with I've got a Real Techniques brush. It's quite a dense brush there. I'm going to sweep the whole eyelid with this middle color here. Okay, so I'm just going to do that and just cover the whole eyelid. So I need to keep it kind of up more than out. So I'm sweeping all over everywhere there. I'll just move my camera around a little bit for you. How's that? Then I'm going to go in with, I've got a MAC brush here, just a little densely packed one. Okay, and I'm going to go in with this brown. It is very, very deep, like an intense colour. I'm just going to dot it on very slightly, just in the, I'm just going to press there, just sort of press it in. You can feel where I'm pressing that in the hollow of the crease line. Just going to do that bit, then I'm going to connect that in there in a little bit. So we're just going to get another brush. This is called Crown. I'm just going to use this as a blending brush, and I'm just going to flick it up a little bit, really, rather than do this sweeping backwards and forwards. I'm just lifting that up. I'm trying to create that shadow without the harsh line there as well. That's how I'm creating the crease there. I'll go back in with that now. Just gonna go just a little bit there. I mean, you can do it all in one go if you want to, but I just wanted to do it this way. Okay, and soften that light a little bit. Okay, it takes a little bit of you can't just sort of hurry this sort of style. You've got to take a bit of time doing it. So when I'm looking full on, I can see I've got the shadow there. Perhaps it might be a good idea to do the whole lot. I might do the other eye as well. So you can compare the two. Again, just stamping in, pushing in. You can see how I'm pushing that in there to define the crease. Like I said, this side isn't half as bad as the other side, but I've got to make them even. Okay, so we're kind of like that. So you can see, like I said, this isn't so bad. It will have a bit more blending in when I do the next stage. I just got to be careful I don't go over this part here, but I'll fix that up with concealer. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this top colour here. I'm just going to, what shall I use there? Another dense little brush here. This is by Crown. It's not very strong, that colour. I might go in slightly different. I'm actually going to go in with a little bit of shimmer just on these bits here. We're going to use, got Estee Lauder. I've got an Estee Lauder palette. I'm just going to use the shimmer one in there, just to make the middle bit pop a little bit. Using a skinny little brush there. Using a MAC palette here, I just want to use the grey out of this. Okay, I'm going to line. This is Kevin Aquan, these eyelash curlers. I think they're great. Sky High Maybelline. Love this new mascara. It separates well and it keeps your eyelashes staying up all day long. They look good, don't they? I will go over and do another coat. It's just a brilliant mascara, that one. Okay, I will go back into the eyes and complete them. For now, I'm going to start off with, I've got a blush, a deep blush Patrol bronzer, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to use quite a dense brush, which is one of those stipply brushes. I know that looks quite thick at the moment, but it'll blend in a bit, and I'm still going to put some blusher on as well. But I do like this little bronzer, it's pretty good. I'm just going to go back into the eyes. I'm actually going to use the little angle brush again. I'm going to go in back with that black, just slightly. Some of the mascara is transferred on the top, so I'm just going to go back in and touch that up. Probably go in with the brown. I'm going to go back in with the brown. Go back in with that one. I just want to make it a bit more intense here. So I'm going to carve in just up to here. And that will define that area there where the hooded eye is. It's almost like you're flicking it away to soften that edge. A little bit of Shape Tape concealer. See, they're amazing, those eyelash curlers, and this makes the difference. Then I'm going to go in with a highlighter. I've got a little sample highlighter there that I got from Urban Decay, and I'm going to use this type of brush just to highlight around here. Blusher, I'm going to use Peach, Too Faced Peach. That's a nice colour there, and just this little brush here. For lips, I'm going to use, I'm not sure which one this is. I don't know what this colour is or what brand it is, but that's my lip liner for today. My new lipstick. This is my new lipstick. I featured it on my other video. It's a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and it's called the original one. And this is the colour of it. On the Beauty Blender, I'm just going to add a little bit more Charlotte Tilbury just to set the makeup. So a little bit in the container, a little bit on here, and just set that makeup. You can use a big powder brush if you want, but this is what I'm using today. And any excess can be brushed away with the brush. And that is the finished look. And if I look forward, you can see that the hooded eye is disguised from the deeper shadow there, so it looks the same, but I do have a fringe, so it covers it up anyway. So that's the makeup look there, and the lovely foundation that I'm using gives it a nice dewy look. Okay, I'm going to take my hair out, and that's the finished look for the day. And I separate that there, you can see how that's sitting. Makeup for the mature woman who wants to disguise the hooded eye using colours she doesn't normally use for the bright eyes, blue eye. So that's the finished look. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you visit again. Even if you would subscribe, that would be fantastic.